Oh my goodness. I have some art prints to share with y'all. It is very messy in here. I don't know how much of the mess you can see, but it's messy. We'll put it that way. Let me peel this sticker off so you guys can't see my address. Yes, everything except the address. That's what I wanted peeled off. Lovely. But I ordered these at the beginning of October, I do believe. Oh my god. That one went around the other side of my address. Oh. I ordered these at the beginning of October. I was hoping they'd be here for the market I went to last week that you would have just seen the clip for, but they weren't, which is fine. It was a shame, but I just should have ordered them sooner. Yeah. So I'm gonna open these, and yeah, come on. Then I need to work on a house painting. I am very close to finishing it, so that's exciting. I have so many of these foam packing peanuts that, well, they're not foam, they're plant starch that I need to get rid of. And I just haven't yet, and that's not good because my cat likes to eat them. Ravioli thinks they're a snack for babies. Which, I mean, I don't think they'd really hurt him, but yeah. So this is this. It was supposed to come yesterday, but the 11th, while also being my birthday, was a federal holiday. It was Indigenous Peoples Day. So the post office wasn't open, but it doesn't matter to me. I was busy doing other things. And after I get the painting for this house painting done, if I still have some time before I need to go pick up my girlfriend from school, I am going to maybe film a tarot deck flip through. It was one of the gifts I received for my birthday yesterday, so I really want to do that. I'm worried that it might be a little too niche for this channel, because while I do enjoy sharing my tarot flip throughs here, and they seem to be some of my best like viewed videos, I'm just worried that this one will be not general enough for the general tarot community to really want to see it. It's it has to do with Norse mythology, but it's a very well, here's this. This is my first Right to Repair. It's a witchy gal fixing her broom. And then this one is actually in an art show right now, which is exciting. So I don't have the original here. And the second one is the next painting in this series. This one right here. See, they're similar. Obviously she's a bit bigger than this lady because it's more like zoomed out, you know, but I like how this turned out. This print looks really good. It's hard to believe this is the one that I spent so much time stressing about when I was working on it. But yeah. So this series is going to be called the Witchcraft Series. One of my friends suggested it, and I like it. So I'm hoping to do at least one more of these witches eventually, doing crafty, like repairing things. I just haven't decided what yet. I gotta brainstorm. Part of me wants to draw a necromancer putting a body back together, like Frankenstein type thing, but that's not close enough to reality. I want them to be actual things that real people could do. You know, I don't want it to be a magical type, like, not completely magical. Obviously, they're magical. There's stuff floating around, you know. But, like, she's fixing a book, which is something you could do in real life. So, yeah. That's kind of my thoughts about that. But, yeah. The prints came in. I think they look good. Yeah, so this deck I was telling you about before I got distracted. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, so it is the Yggdrasil Norse Divinations cards. So it's not technically a tarot deck, it's more of an oracle deck. There's 81 cards, so it's about the size of a tarot deck, but I'm worried this might just be too niche to kind of really have to know the lore and stuff. But I will post the video on this channel. I think we'll see how it goes, whether people are interested or not. But yeah, I need to get to work. I don't have that much time before I need to leave, but I've got enough time, I think. So yeah, I've also been thinking about, I love how I say I need to get going and I keep talking, but I've been thinking about getting a new vlog camera. I have a Canon, it's a T5 or something. It's like a DSLR camera, and I got it for taking photos, but I've also been using it for video recordings. It does have that. And it's nice, but I think some things might be wrong with it, because I've been having a really hard time like turning it on and getting it to keep filming. So I'm thinking about looking into vlog cameras, because as far as I know, the actual like camera taking pictures part still works just fine, but I'm not sure. So that's something I'm thinking about looking into. But also I thought I'd give an update on how the Halloween themed second Saturday market went. It went great. I was dressed up as a witch. You wouldn't have been able to see that in the video, but I can include like a selfie here of me in my outfit. Yeah, I thought that was something fun to do since it was Halloween. It went really well. It was, I think, my second most profitable market ever, not including things like table fees and whatnot. Just straight amount of money I made at the market. So that's exciting. It's really reaffirming, because my first two markets in June went really well because they were Pride markets, and obviously I have a lot of Pride stuff that, you know, but the other ones that I did were all kind of just didn't, you know, most of them I made my table fee back, but I think a couple of them I didn't. I know the last one I definitely didn't before this most recent one, but yeah, it just kind of was not really a positive experience. There was nothing necessarily wrong with the markets, it wasn't the venue for me. So yeah, I switched to not doing them unless I found one that I thought was perfect, and I was really nervous about this Halloween one, but I had made some Halloween art, you know, the trans femme trick-or-treat and the jack-o'-lantern, like the trans mask jack-o'-lantern, which I actually carved for real. I can include the picture of it there. And I wanted to have those witchy ones so I'd have more Halloween stuff, but they didn't show up in time, which is okay. I just will need to list them on Etsy and see how that goes. And they're not explicitly Halloween-y, they're just witchy, but you know, this time of year is the witchy vibes, so they'll be around all year. But yeah, one fun fact about this gal is she's trans. She has a transgender symbol necklace, and she has the estrogen, like the chemical makeup of the chemical estrogen, like the estrogen molecule tattooed on her arm. That's what that is. And I got that idea because I thought about drawing an estrogen necklace. My girlfriend actually has one. It's kind of lost right now. We think one of the cats took it, but if we can't find it, I'm going to get her another one, maybe for Christmas, to replace it, because it's her favorite necklace. It's from a company here in Pittsburgh. I know I've mentioned them before, called Sorcery Science. I'll include a link to them, I guess, but yeah. So I was planning on drawing an estrogen necklace, and I was like, I can't draw that small. So I was like, you know what? When I Googled estrogen molecule, I saw estrogen tattoo, and that's a really cool idea. So I drew that in there. So it's fun. Yeah. Just including, you know, little queer stuff here and there. And this one I feel like is just my like ideal outfit, like comfy jeans, knit socks, and a baggy sweater that's probably been thrifted from somewhere. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how these turned out. I don't know which one's my favorite. I think it might be this one out of the two, but I really like them. Yeah. I think this one is more interesting in terms of the things that are floating around her and just what's going on. But I also feel like this one is, I don't know. I feel like the person in this one's a little bit better done, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's really all I have now, and I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm definitely stopping. Okay, so I just got back in to the car. You saw me in the post office there. I just dropped off my biggest collection of orders I've had in 1 week yet. Last week I had 3 orders in 1 week, and this week I had 3 orders in 1 week again, which is exciting. But I also, sorry, people are looking at me. I also had 2 house commissions to drop off. I did one this past week and then the one before that. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm gonna head home. I finished a sketch for my next house painting and send it off to the client, and they will tell me what they think and if it needs any revisions or anything, and then move on to the inking phase, which is my least favorite, but I am growing to appreciate it more and more. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it right now. I've been doing my hair differently, and it looks good. It didn't turn out as good as it did yesterday, but it's all right. All right, yeah, so I will see you at home. So I have a friend who recently had top surgery, and I wanted to put together a little care package for him. So I thought that while you watch me do that, I might talk a little bit about vlogging and where I am with vlogging, because I'm not 100% sure what I am going to be doing with that. I think at the time I originally was filming this little recording of me putting the package together, I was thinking I wanted to do monthly vlogs again because it felt like too much work to do weekly vlogs or every other week. But at the same time, that's always a lot of footage to edit, and I'm still kind of tempted to do weekly vlogs, so we'll see. This one was supposed to be a weekly vlog, but it turned into a couple weeks. Also, one thing that I really don't enjoy about vlogging that's been making it hard for me to want to vlog lately is how I feel the need to make everything perfect when I'm vlogging. Like, I shouldn't have a messy background, I can't be in my pajamas, my hair has to look nice, all of that. I need to be wearing at least somewhat cute outfit. I often want to be wearing my binder so you can't see my chest, which is just uncomfortable and impractical since I only have one and it needs to be washed, frequently. But I find it really frustrating to feel like it needs to be super pretty and super nice for y'all. And while I do think that it's good to have an excuse to get dressed every day, something to look forward to, all that, I also want to be able to just have this be something fun and realistic for y'all, because I am working from home. Nobody but you guys on most days sees me, so if I want to stay in my pajamas for a day or just wear a t-shirt and a pair of pants that absolutely do not match in any way, shape, or form, but are incredibly comfortable, I should be allowed to do that. I have a hard time feeling confident in my body, at least recently, so that's another thing. I feel awkward looking at myself when I film these and then when I record them, but I do want to keep doing these and enjoying them, because movie editing, or video editing I suppose, and making videos is something I have enjoyed for a long time, since probably 2015. And, you know, I really, really want to find that little bit that I enjoy. So I don't know what I'm doing with vlogging, but I will keep up with it, I am sure. Okay, so I was originally planning on recording a like watch me do this, but I decided that since I can't get my actual camera to work and I don't feel like recording that long with my phone, which is what I'm using now, I'm going to just show you what I did. Now, this is a Rhodia notebook. I used it in 2019 for my bullet journal, and then I kind of gave up bullet journaling just because it wasn't working for me at the time. So in October and November, I've been using this just as a way to start bullet journaling again tentatively and just use up paper that was in here and whatnot. So just says November. I didn't really feel like doing anything. And this is the expense spread for November. This is just where I write down what I am buying and how much it costs, and then I do weekly totals. This is a precursor to me starting to budget. I am just going to take these last 3 months of December, October, November, December, or the last 3 months of 2021, October, November, and December, and just see on average how much I spend a month, and then I'm going to start creating a budget. But I wanted to just have baseline data before I did that. It has made me more aware of the money I've been spending, which is good because it, I think, has already helped me be more aware of what I'm doing. And I decided to have it long ways like this because I had it like this before, and this way wasn't enough, but it only came to about here on the page, so I had all this unused space. So I decided that would be a good way to just use space more efficiently. And as you can see, this is a very boring looking bullet journal spread, and this in of itself took me an hour. So it's a good amount of time once a month for me to spend with this. And this is my meal planning. I have some dietary needs that I like to keep track of, and when we go grocery shopping, if I don't really take the time to plan things out ahead of time, I will just buy whatever, which is fine. I'm lucky enough that it won't give me an allergic reaction or anything like that, but it is not the best for my situation. So I like to plan things out ahead of time and look through the cookbooks that I have and pick out meals that'll be better for me. So we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then a snack. And obviously I'm not necessarily going to eat it after dinner, but I just wanted to put it at the bottom. And I didn't really measure these out, as you can see, but I just, you know, did my best. I don't like to draw over the crease because it makes it, I don't know, it just makes it kind of hard to keep everything straight. And then I have notes down here. And this is my first attempt at a Dutch door spread. I saw, it was probably Boho Bloom maybe, and oh gosh, who else? Amanda Rachley do this, and maybe Claudia Kai. I've started watching bullet journals recently. I can tag them, but so that's this, and it's just very basic, so I didn't have to write that. And I'll probably put the dates in as I go, maybe, we'll see. But it's just, you flip just a couple, you know, it's a little less work. I did accidentally snip part of the binding here, so hopefully it stays together. One thing I will say in the future, I think I'm going to have more than just one of these seams involved, because I guess there's 2 of them there, but it doesn't feel sturdy at all. You can see I accidentally got ink right there, but it works. And then we have habit tracking. So did I make the bed? And did I shower right when I got up? I shower every day, but I often do midday showers, and I've gotten really annoyed with myself about that because I like to be dressed, but I don't get dressed until I shower. So if I'm getting midday showers, I'm not dressed until, you know, 2. So this is what I'm keeping track of. I did not make the bed today because I dumped a bunch of clothes on it, and I just didn't feel like making it. And Julia didn't make it, obviously, because I dumped clothes on it, so that doesn't get colored in. And then this is the showering, and I did shower first thing this morning. So I've been using this pen. It is the Pentel Signo Pen. It's got a kind of stiff brush tip, and I've been using that for everything. But for the numbers, I used an O2, oh, it's over here, graphic liner, Oto graphic liner. I like these because they're waterproof and they dry quickly. So I use these when I'm going to be putting, well, first of all, I use them for my watercolor illustrations, including my house portraits. but I use them for any project when I'm going to be putting some sort of liquid over top, like even if it's just another marker or something. Like this is a highlighter and it didn't, you know, smear or anything, so that's good. And then we have National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo. And I'm not going to be officially participating. Like there's speed writes you can participate in. There's a bunch of, you know, groups you can have. And I'm not really going to bother with that. But I do want to try and challenge myself to write 50,000 words in November, just because I've been really not focusing on my writing and I want to get back to it. I know I feel like I say this every month, you know, but this is a little calendar here that I can track my words on, or my word counts on, just to, you know, I want to write something. You know, they don't need to be good words. They don't need to be great words. They don't need to be words that I keep forever, but I want some words in my life, so to speak. So normally for NaNoWriMo, you have to have a new work and you write it from beginning to end. And the goal is to hit 50,000 words because that is the kind of standard length of a novel. But I'm going to work with my Earth Myth novel, and I'm going to just go from there. I have about a chapter written, and I'm just going to try and write, because it'll be longer than 50,000 words. I don't need to worry about that, but that's what this is. And then we have our November just monthly spread, and I wrote these on here with the same pen just so I can write over top of it or highlight if I want. I'm thinking in the future making a color key, like, you know, if I have a writing submission that day, it's a pink stripe. If I have to go grocery shopping, it's a green stripe. So I can just kind of color code it and perhaps put the color code over here or down here. But for now, that's what this is. I like to fill in when my girlfriend has classes, just so I can see that when I need to visualize doing other things. It's not that I don't remember when they are, but it's, you know, I do realize here that I didn't put the days in, so I will need to do that. And I have a little teeny tiny future log over here, just for things that I find out that are maybe in December or, you know, next year that I need to put in. That's what this is. And these numbers are also the Otto liner. I think I already said that. And then we have I call it my rolling dailies, but from what I've seen, it isn't actually a rolling daily. It's just kind of how I think of it. So I'll write the day here, and then when I pull my daily tarot card, I'll write it there. I don't do it every day, but I try and do it at least somewhat frequently. And then I'll write my just different things here that I need to do during the day. And then at the end of the day, if I don't get through, here I can show you with a pencil. If I don't get through something, like say I don't get my if I don't get my orders packed, I'll put a little down arrow because I'm going to move it down to the next day. And then I will draw it as a triangle to remind myself that I moved it down once already, at least once. But since we're here, I can color in the set up bullet journal. And for this, I usually use either my Pentel Arts Hybrid Technica, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do like it for writing things, but I don't like it for like drawing because it is not waterproof at all. Or I use this pen, this fountain pen that I can't remember the name of, with Noodler's Heart of Darkness ink, which is featherproof and waterproof. And I like it. It doesn't bleed through the pages unless you really go at it. So if I just do a quick little, you know, color in, it won't. I will leave the information for this pen down below because I can't think of it off the top of my head. It was given to me by a friend. Oh, it's a Pilot pen. It says Pilot on it, but I don't know the rest of it. And I think it's an extra fine nib, which I like. I like fine nibs. So yeah, that's what my bullet journal is looking like for November. It's really simple, and I think I will include this in a vlog. I wanted to make it its own video, but like I said, this is just kind of a little quick flip through rather than a watch me make it. I'm really waffling about getting a new camera. I know what I want. I want the Canon PowerShot Mark II. I think it's like GX9 Mark II, which isn't the newest, but it's still incredibly expensive. It's like $600, at least $500 to $700, depending on where you get it. And it's just really frustrating. But, you know, I'm going to see if I can't find one maybe secondhand that's in good condition and cheaper, which I've been having a hard time doing. I've looked at early Black Friday sales on Amazon, but I hate shopping on Amazon. So I'm just kind of waffling at this point, but we'll see what I can do with my phone. My phone is, you know, pretty good, decent camera. It's why I got this specific phone for the camera. But yeah, that's all I got for here right now. Bye. Okay, my phone's falling. Hopefully that works. Nope. All right. Perhaps this. I guess that's good enough. It is Thursday, November 4th, I think. Pretty sure. I am wearing, if you're interested, the clincher shawl. It doesn't really go with my outfit, but I was cold and wanted something to cover up like my neck and chest area while I was outside getting groceries. Got back from groceries. Have a package. This is my order from Bailey J. She recently launched her first line of sketchbooks, and I had to get one, and I got a few other things as well. Some washi tape and a print, I believe. I didn't get any pins. I thought about it, but I decided to just stick with this stuff. And since I've really been into, ooh, this looks great. Ta-da! I got the new crinkle paper. I'll have to save that for holidays this year. So I'll put that down so you can see my address. I don't know what I was gonna say. So I guess let's unbox this together. It's got custom washi tape holding it shut. I have a sketchbook that I stick all the washi tape I receive on things on. Like, if I get a letter that's sealed with washi tape, I stick that washi tape on there. It's kind of my like washi tape collection thing. I got both of these, and I decided to get these because, oh, it's kind of blurry, but you get the idea. Because I've been very into bullet journaling lately, and I like using washi tapes occasionally in my bullet journal. I'm still in the rodeo one that I showed you before. I haven't switched to anything new, but I'm still having a good time. And we've got this sticker because it matches the sketchbook I got. Got a little thank you card with the sketch of one of her oil paintings on the back. And then, oh, hi Ravioli. We have a print. This is a print of flowers. I want to hang this up either in the kitchen or the living room because we have a gallery wall in our living room, but we also have a few yellowish pieces that we want to hang up in the kitchen. Well, one so far. And that's the problem. We want to have, oh, this is really nice. I like this paper. This is the first time I've ever ordered a Bailey J print because before it was always holographic, and this isn't. I didn't like the holographic, but I didn't want to order it from Redbubble. I wanted to order it like directly from her. I thought that was better. But this, I think, is yellowish enough that it'll go with the other print that we have that we want to hang up in the kitchen. So there's that. And if not, I'll hang it up in the living room. Either's fine. Pull out this. All this stuff I'll save for mailing out my own stuff. Personal stuff. I don't think I'll have anything in my shop that will go with this. But it's very warm in here all of a sudden. I think the heat just turned on. It's also very loud outside. I apologize if you can hear it. They're like wood chipping some trees. I've got more of this tape. I'll just stick it all on the thing. And this is how the sleeve looks. I think this is great. She sent it through the printer, which is pretty impressive to me that she managed to do that with all of them. So I got her mushroom sketchbook design with white paper. I feel like the cream would have gone on it better, like gone with it better, but being completely honest with myself, I won't use a sketchbook with cream paper, really. I'm not a huge fan of the tinted paper. Last time I ordered something from Bailey J, Ravioli dropped some of the crinkle paper in my cup of coffee that I was drinking. All right, so this is it here. I'm going to, real quick, slit it open. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I've been wanting more thicker paper sketchbooks lately. I have a couple now that I use. Well, I guess I have one that I use regularly. But this will be good for when that one runs out. I've never had a square sketchbook before, I don't think. But so this is what it looks like on the outside. It's fabric with the embroidered on mushrooms. Then it looks like this on the inside. You put your name in there. And there's the paper. It's pretty thick. I forget what she said the GSM was, but I wouldn't say it's thick enough to do watercolor on. Like, you could, but I'll probably use it for gouache, which I use a little less water with than watercolor. So there's that. I like it. It's exciting. I did not expect it to come in the mail this quickly. So again, there's the print, the washi tape. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very satisfied with my purchase. I'm going to spend some time today catching up on Nanowrimo because I did really good the first day, and then the next 2 days, not so hot. Last night I didn't even write at all. I was just very tired and did not feel like it. The day before it was kind of like banging my head off the wall. So yeah, that's part of the plan for today. I need to finish the listings for my witchcraft prints because I need to get them on sale. It's already past Halloween, obviously. So that's kind of annoying, but I don't really care. They're not explicitly Halloween, and I feel like witchy is an aesthetic that one can enjoy all year round. But yeah, I'm just kind of chilling in my cozy shawl that I knit years ago. I don't have it. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's not quite together right, but that's all right. I remember knitting on this in the movie theaters when we went and saw The Revenant. My girlfriend and I went and saw it with her dad, and I thought it was incredibly boring. I think her brother might have been there too, but that's not important. And I just remember being so glad I brought this with me to work on because it was very easy to do in the dark when you couldn't see. And it was the only thing that kept me sane. The last time I went and saw a movie, it was Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which was the first movie I've seen in theaters since the pandemic started. I went with my brother and Julia, and I took a Pop-It with me, one of those like kids toys, as a fidget, and that was like the best idea ever. It just gave my hands something to do, and I wasn't biting my nails. I would have probably taken some knitting with me, but I didn't really have any. I've kind of not been knitting a whole lot in the past year or two or three, something like that. But I recently did get back into it, and I can show you some of my projects later if you all are interested. But yeah, I need to clean up all of this stuff and maybe go have some lunch because it's lunchtime and just do my thing. I'll see you in a bit. I'm not feeling great today. I started getting a cold yesterday at some point. So today is a pajamas and cozy sweatshirt day. I was supposed to go help one of my friends who's just had surgery today, as I have been this week and the week before, but I don't want to get him sick. I don't want to get his roommate sick. I don't want to get his kids, people coming in and out of his home to help him, recover from surgery. Don't want to get any of them sick. So I'm just going to stay home and do my work. I'm going to do some NaNoWriMo writing because I have been falling behind more and more every day. It's all right. Just keep working. I'm not sure where it is, but I printed out 2 cards yesterday. I made a couple designs and printed out 2 of them. The one is for Christmas. It's a gay Christmas card. But I don't know where it went, but I don't really like the design. I think I may actually redo it entirely, not just from the digital aspect, but like all the way back to the, doing the physical art again later. But then I have this here, which I've been working on since like August, and I finally came up with wording that I really like for it. So that's exciting. This will be going up soonish. It says, "Your special interests are special to me." And I'm working on some card designs for when people have babies, some gender neutral designs for single parent and dual parent families for one baby or two. I actually do have a friend who just had twins, so that was what inspired me to create, you know, create that sort of design for someone who's had twins. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm going to be editing this vlog today, I think. I'm still waffling about how often I should post, but oh, excuse me. We'll get it figured out. There's a tarot flip through that I need to edit. I've been putting it off for a little bit just because I have, you know. I need to make social media for next week today. Lots of stuff to do. We'll see how much I get done. You know, I'm trying to take it easy, but some days there's just not a whole lot of time for taking it easy, unfortunately. Yeah. So, see you in a bit.